gentlemen, I'm very excited to greet all of you today at the online Unicorn Battle in Balkans. It's our premiere. So let's start. Let me introduce my colleague, Anna Fedorova, our Chief Partnership Officer of Startup Network and CEO of the Unicorn Cup. Please.
Hi, Lila. Yes, and I'm really glad to see everyone in Balkans. I really wish we all were live with you guys because you have such a beautiful nature and weather, I hope also, but we are still on the lockdown everywhere around the world. Well, and it is good that we managed to see everyone online because we have friends from all over the world joining us today. And I would like you to introduce you to our company and what will be happening. Our events are happening thanks to our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor is ANETWORK.VC California Seed Fund, and our golden global sponsor is ICU Ventures. ICU Ventures is a Kiev and London-based capital fund that invests in technology companies with ties to Central and Eastern Europe, focused on helping ambitious founders build global businesses. ICU Ventures makes late seed and Series A investments across the tech spectrum. And please greet our silver global sponsor, Silicon Valley Syndicate Club. And I would like to remind everyone that the winner of today's battle will go to the finals that we're going to have at the end of this month. It will be July 28th, 29th, and 30th. Each day for a separate time zone. We'll have an Asian day, European day, and American day. So please join us for this grand event with lots of participants all over the world. And we will see you everyone online. You can get in touch with Lila or other girls, and they will tell you all the details how to get in touch with us during this cup. We had done preliminary battles almost on all the continents, that's for certain, but almost in all the major locations all over the world. And I'm really glad that Balkans will be part of it. We had been to 27 countries already, and we had screened enormous number of the startups, and only the best ones get an opportunity to pitch live. We are welcoming partners and sponsors who would like to join us because we have 7 more battles more to go and 3 final days. Let me introduce you to our company. We are an ecosystem of online solutions and platforms that makes it possible to solve almost any task in the field of innovation and startups. The core of our system is Startup Network, which is a marketplace for startups, operational businesses, investors. They can promote their projects and solutions, find investments, find great deals, and just communicate via our platform. One of the oldest entities is Unicorn Battle. And I would like you really encourage the startups that are listening to us right now to enroll in the battles that we'll be still having this month. We had been doing battles all over the world, and we're always welcoming partners. If you see a country or you're from and that we haven't been there yet, please get in touch with us, and we would love to do a battle together with you in your country. We almost been to all major locations all over the world, and we are still expanding. We had been doing battles for 11 years already, made more than 200 of them, and this year we outperformed ourselves. We had been to 27 countries, as I said, which is 5 continents, and we had been named the largest online global pitch event in the world in 2020, which is great. And this is all thanks to our girls who are our event managers and helping us to do this all over the world. You can see at our statistics, our startups are really good in pitching and in contacting investors. And we had a great community of the VCs, business angels, and private investors. So join us on our platform. It's absolutely free of charge. Also, one of our entities is our online accelerator. Silicon Finance. It's a special program that is designated for startups that are willing to apply to top American accelerators. We help them to relocate to United States and grant them funds and services worth $50,000. We invite best speakers and mentors to coach our startups online and offline for our acceleration program. Join us to become a better version of yourself. And of course, ANETWORK.VC, California Seed Fund. It's the most recent part of our smart family. And it's our VC fund with two current strategies. First one, to participate as an investor in our pre-acceleration program for the chosen startup. And the second one, to be a lead investor in our Silicon Valley Syndicate Fund and Silicon Valley Syndicate Club. It's a special structure that allows venture syndicates for different startups be easily organized. Now, any investor with a check starting with $10,000 is able to join our syndicates and get an access to the best startups that we had found through our global network. And there is also one very important part of our smart family, but I would like to invite Natalie Prosciutto, COO of the VC House, to introduce her project. Natalie.
Thank you, Anna. Hello, everybody, and I'm glad to see you here today. I'd like to introduce you to our new project, VC House. This is an invitation-only online community and a platform created exclusively for VCs, where they can exchange deals in which they participate as active investors. And what is more, it will be also a platform for specialized offline LPGP events, where family offices and institutional investors can have an opportunity to meet VC funds. If you have any questions or you would like to join the VC House, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. My contact details will be in chat. And now I'd like to return the floor to Lilia, who is a host for today's event, and she will lead you through our unicorn battles in the Balkans. Lilia?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Natalie. So let's go on. And the next part is goes to our partners. I'm very grateful to different organizations who support us with the promotion of our event. It is Startup Macedonia. It's Womenpreneur Stories. It's Business Accelerator UK, and for sure Silicon Finance Pre-Acceleration Program, Energy Spin, and Creative Hub. Thank you so much. Thank you because you supported us and you helped us to find out as much startups as possible. We did really great job. So let's move on to our judges. And we will start with the agenda. I'm happy to introduce you to my colleague, Julia Andrievska, who helped me to organize this event and make it happen. Please, Julia, tell us how we will do this event today.
Thank you so much. It was really exciting to prepare this event for you, and I'm so happy to see everybody here, our lovely judge, startups, and dear guests. So let me please share with you our today's agenda. First, we start with jury introduction. During this section, every jury could be kindly asked to present themselves, like tell about experience and so on. And then we pass to the most dynamic and the longest part of our event, the startup competition. Every founder has only 3 minutes to pitch, and after he or she will be asked by our jury different questions or suggestions, etc. And the most happiest part, the winner's announcement, according to our voting platform. So, and after all, we have the networking during which you are able to discuss free topic, to ask different questions each other. and you are welcome also to chat in our Zoom. So feel free, and thank you so much. I go back to Lilia.
Thank you. And we're happy to introduce our expert board. So before we'll start the pitch competition, please greet our honored judge who volunteered their time for our event today. Dear judges, please introduce yourself, your fonts that you represent shortly for just 1 minute. You can tell the industry, check size, and geographical location of startups you are looking for. And we will start with Alexander Soroka, our CEO of Startup Network. Dear Alexander, I pass the word to you.
Hello, Lilia. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Our fund is industry agnostic. Usually we invest from 50 to 250K, and geographically we prefer to invest in US or European-based startups. Thank you.
Thank you. I know that Roman Nikita with us today from ICU Ventures. Dear Roman.
Yes, hello everyone. I was really hoping to make it to Balkans in person this year, but you know, we have what we have. We'll make it up in the future. But I mean, in the meantime, I'm very happy to be part of the Balkan battle. We're looking forward to great pitches, and especially so that ICU Ventures actually has Central and Eastern Europe in it, covering in it by its mandate. We invest at the late seed around A, usually from $200 to $1 million. We're based in Kiev and London, and looking forward to all the pitches today.
Thank you so much. So who wanna be next? Dear judges, don't be shy. We're looking for great startups today. So no one?
I can go first.
Sure. Dear Ruchi.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Dr. Ruchi Dana. I'm a doctor and a Stanford MBA. I represent Dana Family Office. I'm logged in here from Dubai. We invest mainly in early stage and pre-IPO deals. In the early stage, we invest around 250 to 500, and we invest a bit more in the pre-IPO deals. I wish all the best to all the startups participating, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So who will be next? I'm sure that we have great expert board, so I will be happy that you introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Elena. I'm from Romania, and I represent Tech Ventures Incubator and Tech Ventures Capital. We invest in very early stage technology startups, and actually we have twice a year, in spring and in fall, two competitions. And I'm looking forward to see what we have here today, and finger crossed for you.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Bill Baker, waking up from early in LA. It's a delight. I am absolutely stoked. I know two things. I know startups and I know the Balkans, but apparently I don't know how to operate my camera. Either that or the camera is actually gone on a lockdown from me. It doesn't trust me anymore. So I'll work on this thing and I look forward to a lively event. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Really great to hear you here today. It's a great pleasure.
I can be the next if it's okay.
Sure. Yeah, please.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Pavel Zimbakov with a lot of experience with on trainings, and management in companies. I hope that I will hear a lot of nice pitches and that we will have the best winner. I know and I'm sure that all of you will be the best, but let's first hear you. Thank you.
For sure. Okay, great. So next one.
I can go. Oops.
Dear Ellie, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Lydia, for the invitation. I'm very happy to participate in this online event. Hello, everyone. I'm Eli Jabevska. I'm from South Central Ventures. SC Ventures is a 40 million VC fund with investment mandate for the Western Balkans. So we covered the region from our 3 offices in Skopje, Belgrade, and Zagreb. We are industry agnostic, I would say, but most of our portfolio companies so far are from the B2B SaaS segment. So we are looking for strong teams, and our sweet spot for investing is early to growth stage companies. So looking forward to the pitches. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We
have I'll try to be next. So I'm Bogdan Koman. I'm based in Romania. I'm working in product strategy at Modus Create, which is a global consultancy firm in building digital products with offices in Virginia, US, in Costa Rica, and Cluj, Romania. I have experience in startups, being myself startup co-founder a few years ago. Also working in corporate environment and now in consultancy. And I'm super keen to see the pitches, and finger crossed for everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
I can be maybe next. So hi everyone, it's a really great opportunity to be part of your event, so thank you for this honor. My name is Vesna Ivanovska. I'm representing Cibus Accelerator based in Skopje. It's the first corporate accelerator focused on tech-oriented startups, and we are part of a global software development and consulting international groups. So this means that we're mainly interested in tech-oriented startups or IT software development oriented startups, and we are investing in early stage startups. Thank you.
So great. And
maybe I can go next,
sure,
if that's okay, after Vesna. So it's also a real pleasure of mine to take part of this unique experience. It would be much better if we could have done this in person, but maybe next time. My name is Nina Nikolic. I'm one of the co-founders of Startup Macedonia, and also a leader for the Womenpreneurs Initiative. Basically, we help out startups with international expertise, but also supporting them when they want to go to market in other markets. My personal background and experience where I can help with is the storytelling and business development part. So I will look at your pitches specifically in these 2 segments, and I'm looking forward for the show to start. So good luck to all the selected startups. I'm pretty sure that we here in the Balkans have quality teams.
Thank you so much. And the next one, dear Alexander.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, depends where we are around the globe in this virtual time. So hello from Skopje, Macedonia. My name is Alexander Celeski. I'm a management consultant, professionally working in the field more than 15 years now, having a company for management consultancy and helping companies and startups and scale-ups for their business development, in the way of expanding to foreign markets, in the way of reaching to finals, to fundings, and so on and so on. So it's my pleasure to be a part of this jury, and I'm really waiting for the pitches. Wishing good luck to all the companies, all the teams who are going to pitch, and let's rock.
Well, and next one, dear Igor, please introduce yourself.
Hi everybody. It's a pleasure to join you. It's a sunny, hot day here in Skopje, Macedonia. I'm operating as an investment facilitator for the Western Balkans. So my main job is identifying high growth potential startups within the region and connect them to the investment potential within the countries and also connect to investors across Eastern Europe and Western Europe as well. So I'm very looking forward to the pitches we're having today and connect with every one of you and see what we can make, because it's not just to present our business, but how to work further on developing it and grow your idea into what it can be with the support of Swiss EP, Startup Macedonia, and all the other partners that we are cooperating with. Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. And as I see, most of our judges introduced themselves. So I propose to move on. And the main question is how our judges will vote today. We have our own online voting platform. You will use it today. So to start voting, you have just to click the link you've got on email to get access to the profiles of today's presenters. Please, if you don't have any link unexpectedly, tell me in chat or our support team and we will resend this link. So you have to put marks depending on investment potential from 1 to 5, where 5 is the highest mark and 1 is the lowest. And you have just to put marks without any confirmation buttons. For sure, you can change your mind and change the mark before the voting will be closed. We will give extra minute to do this. Yeah, if you need any help, please let us know. And dear guests, you also have opportunity to vote. So be attentive because this information for you. Please register at the event page and give your like or dislike to start. They need your support, and we will have best startup of guest award. And dear judges, if you have some question, you can ask right now, just for 1 minute. We'll fix everything and move on. And I'm happy to introduce our startups. But dear participants, before we start, we recommend not to talk about the fundraising out loud because it is public event, and if any investor asks about it, please discuss it privately in chat. And based on the results of the judge online voting, one startup will be chosen as the winner of the Unicorn Battle in Balkans and will join us in our summer Unicorn Cup. Please welcome our startups. We have 12 great cohorts, and I'm happy to say that our show is live right now. And we will start with the first pitch. Dear startup, Evedo will start. We'll open our pitch session.
Hello, I'm glad to be here and to be the first startup that we're gonna pitch. Thank you for this great invitation and this great event. Just let me know when my time is on. Meanwhile, I'm gonna share my screen.
And I will also remind everyone that we have 3 minutes for a pitch session and 3 minutes for a Q&A session with our judges. Your time, your time will start when you start to introduce yourself. You can share like go full screen, and your time will run as you start to talk. To pitch, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Then we're ready. I can start. And now, hello everybody. My name is Stoyan Angelov. I'm the founder and the CEO of Evedo. We are building a global ecosystem for the event and entertainment industry. And we are going to disrupt the event industry, bringing the new technologies like blockchain into this whole field worldwide. My personal background, I've been working on the event and entertainment industry for more than 10 years, actually since I was 18. And my second passion is startups and technologies. And I'm also involved into blockchain for more than 4 years now. Imagine the average Joe, which is event organizer from Sofia. And he wants to organize his great event that he organized in Sofia in Berlin. He usually don't know anybody in Berlin. And he starts wondering, which venue to choose, how to find a DJ, how to find partners that he wants to work with, how to find local promoters to work with to promote his event. And this is a huge problem for Joe. He starts searching in Google. He finds himself in total mess at the end of the day. And he found some fake businesses that he started work with. And at the end, everything is total mess and the event is not done. And Joe loses a lot of money. With a Vedo B2B marketplace, Joe will be able to find all the business participants that are usually working in organizing a business. He is searching for a venue in Berlin and he will receive the best venues. He found the best venue. He found the best DJ and performer for his party. He found the best security company. He found the best catering company that he is gonna work with about his amazing event. Imagine that Joe is already done and the event is done. The date is in and the ticket sales are the next thing that he needs to do and to promote and sell his event. Then our B2C marketplace is coming alive, and Joe is starting to sell his tickets and found all the needed instruments and digital infrastructure through our platform to execute and to promote his event and also to sell his tickets. At the end of the day, Joe is very happy. He earned money. He make an amazing event, and he do a great job. That's what Avedo is all about. What are we doing is that we have our B2B marketplace and our B2C ticket sales marketplace. For the moment, our B2C ticket marketplace is live. And for the last 3 months, we have more than 350 virtual events executed, more than 7,000 tickets generated through the platform, and more than 7,000 euro in revenue in ticket sales. If we can speak about the market size, this is the picture of the market, which is the offline event industry, which is near $1 trillion per year. Now with COVID-19, these numbers are not true, but they're expected to be the same, even more in the year after the COVID and hopefully in 2021. As you see this complicated slide, we have a lot of competitors. It's really crowded industry, but with a lot of problems, and nobody is solving all the problems in one place like we do. We are a one-stop shop for the event industry. Here is really important to say that we are also a blockchain project. We have our own utility token that is going to be used for serving the ecosystem, and more than a year now it's live and working, and the project starts more than 2 years ago. We have an amazing rockstar team. This is the founding team. Now the whole team is 12 people. You can explore in our website, but the whole team is really consistent, and we have a legal, technology, design, and business.
Your time is up.
Thank you, everybody, and I hope that we'll have the chance to meet you all.
So, dear judges, please ask any questions. Right now.
I do have a question.
Sure.
So why Joe does need a blockchain thing? So is it important for Joe to have everything on blockchain?
Yeah, it's really important to clarify that we are using the blockchain as a second layer in the platform. First, we are giving the platform that connects the businesses. We are bringing value, giving the innovative ticket sales platform that is already live and all this stuff. And on the second layer, we have our blockchain, which is actually utility token based on Ethereum. And the main reason that we're going to use the blockchain is to tokenize and to secure all the transactions. Every ticket sale will be a smart contract. Imagine now with the COVID-19 situation shows to the event industry that it's a total mess when you cancel the event. In Eventbrite, you needed to wait more than 30 days to receive back your money. And this leads to a lot of stress to the organizer, a lot of stress to the ticketing platform, a lot of stress to everybody. And here with a single smart contract, if the event is canceled, the funds are going to be distributed immediately into the wallets of the people. And with a single smart contract, we will solve a big problem in the industry. It's the same on the B2B part. When you manage to book a DJ or some artist or a venue, or you receive a sponsorship, you negotiate with these parties, and then the general conditions that are as a relation will be locked in a smart contract between you as event organizer and the partner. That's why we need blockchain, and the blockchain is the perfect solution to secure the whole ecosystem.
This is Bill Baker, and further to the question, you just wasted actually 2 minutes talking about your machinery, which has nothing to do with the business. Okay, just as a friendly advice, we don't care about the engine underneath the hood. What we care about is how's that car going to go from point A to point B. You have 7,000 customers. Congratulations. What is your cost of acquisition per customer, so I can figure out how you get to 7 million customers and what that cost is?
Yes, for the moment, based on the current customers, our customer acquisition cost is between $5 and $15.
That's a pretty big range.
Yes, it is. But the lifetime value of a customer is it's huge enough to this $5 to $15 to be a small particle of what we receive from this customer. We are getting 5% commission from every event that is going to be sold through the platform. And also we have a couple of other business models like premium features and performance marketing into the platform that the event organizers will gonna pay.
You mentioned this is a competitive space. Can you make a profitable business in operating only in your region, meaning the Balkans, maybe Eastern Europe, that part, without having to? Because I don't think, I think for the most part, this is all going to be a regional-based business until somebody starts, a wave of mergers and acquisitions.
Now we have fundamentals in more than 20 markets. That was what we are doing last 2 years with the project, building the project from one part, and we found the best partners in certain markets. Eastern Europe is one of our target markets, but also now we are negotiating with a local partner in India, and we spent 2 months in Thailand last year developing the Southeast Asian market. And yeah, I think that this is really competitive market, but we have some unique products and unique value proposition for the event organizers, and that's how we're going to win them.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Stoyan, one question. Yeah, just because I think that you didn't have the chance to present your big ask. So I was wondering, aside of the fact of raising money and stuff like that, what is your biggest ask at this point with all these people coming from the Balkan region? How we can help out?
We are now seeking for our next round, which is a convertible note round. I'm not gonna share details here because of the security issues that Lily earlier said. But we want to onboard as much as we can now event organizers and strategic partners like Startup Macedonia. We spoke with them yesterday, by the way, and also we are looking for strategic investors that are going to help us to spread the word and to onboard more markets and clients in our platform.
Thank you.
I would really be very happy to connect with all of you guys on the judging panel, but also all the other relevant people here into the call and watching online in YouTube. And I'm sure that we can explore more and more opportunities to work together.
Thank you so much. And let's go next. Our second participant is Startup Epidemic. Dear Nika, please prepare your presentation.
Sure. Do I share it already?
No, I don't see it.
No. Okay, I was just wondering if it's the time.
And do full screen, please.
Sure.
And
there it is.
Video. I lost it.
Sorry. Stop share. I have to do it again.
Okay.
There was a problem. Is it better now?
Yeah, sure. Better.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find you. Yes, I see you. Good. Here we
go.
Please start.
Okay, perfect. Hi, my name is Nika Cristina. I'm the co-founder and CEO of EPIDEMIC. And first of all, no, it's not a Corona-based startup. We're actually 1 month older than the virus itself. Influencer marketing is a fast-growing field. Actually, it's exploding. It's reaching 8 billion this year. But what happened is that this growth has caused a shift. The demand for influencer marketing grew so fast that the supply, so basically the number of influencers, couldn't keep up. Consequently, the prices skyrocketed while the quality of ad-saturated influencers that nobody trusts right now went down. Sorry, I can't switch. Okay, the solution are nano influencers. It's actually a trend right now. They're from 1,000 to 10,000 followers. They're super authentic. You can feel that they're real people. You trust them, and they're really hardworking. They tend to over-deliver in collaborations. But there's a trick. If you want to work with nano influencers, you have to include a lot of them to reach the same amount of people because they don't have that many followers. And this is where we come in. First of all, let me say we're super big on integrity. So we believe that if you have to pay a nano influencer to represent your brand, you simply didn't find the right nano influencer for your brand. What we do is we identify nano influencers who are fans of your brand and we turn them into brand ambassadors. We do that on scale. EPIDEMIC is a turnkey solution that helps brands create buzz by activating brand fans with social influence. One of the most important features of EPIDEMIC is our discovery feature. It actually means that using our algorithm, we can start to gather brand fans and start campaigns anywhere in the world at any given time from scratch. The second very important thing is AI profiling. We're classifying social media accounts as we speak, and it improves our smart matching with every collaboration. So actually, like continuously, we're getting better at this. Most of our competitors offer platforms or tools which provide the obvious solution, but they don't solve the real pain. If you really go and talk to the marketing managers, which is what we did, you figure out that they hate new tools. They don't have time to learn them. They don't understand influencer marketing in depth. So what we did is we have actually built an agency experience for the brand, and we standardized and automated it, so backed by technology in a way to enable our scalability. Get free products and share your authentic experience on social media. That's the value proposition under which our nano influencers join our community. Until now, in 6 months, we have over 1,800 nano influencers signed up completely organically, €0 in marketing. We charge companies on monthly subscription models because monthly presence is important for Instagram's algorithm. We charge 40 to 60 euros per nano influencer, and the minimum monthly cost is 1,000 euros. As you see, we take care of everything. We are a turnkey solution. In the last 6 months, we got to 33,000 euros in revenues. We are working in 5 countries right now. Our monthly growth rate is 21%, and most of our customers are major multinational companies.
Thank you, Nika. Your time is up, unfortunately. So, dear judges, ask relevant questions, and you'll get more information that Nika do want to tell you. Dear judges?
I have a question for Nika.
Sure, go ahead, please.
I really like your idea, definitely, and I'm really curious about the way you are matching nano influencers with brands. So, do they have like this opportunity to meet them, talk to them, or simply they trust you and then you decide on their behalf?
You mean the brands? No,
clients, yeah.
Yes. No, actually, what we discovered is that they don't want to see, as Mr. said before, they don't want to see the machinery. They just want results. And since we're specialists in the field, and actually we have machine learning implemented in our system, we do everything for them. What they say is who they're targeting and what's their budget, and basically we take care of the rest.
Thank you.
Hi, Nika. This is Bill Baker. I just want to congratulate you because I think you're solving a huge problem that exists out there, and perhaps you can borrow the previous presenter's blockchain technology, which is where this could be very helpful as well. Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks a lot for this. Yep.
Nika,
thank you.
hi, it's Igor Madzov here. My question is regarding regional presence. You mentioned 5 countries. How do you ensure that you can get enough access to nano influencers in different geographical regions, and which regions are those that you have the most presence?
Actually, thank you for your question. First of all, of course, we have the biggest presence in Slovenia because we're just over half-year old and we were born here. So, but otherwise, we're present in Slovenia, Croatia, Spain, Germany, and France. How we ensure that we're going to get enough nano influencers? Well, actually, the answer is quite simple. We have an internal system that works like Google for Instagram. So we're not just playing on the courtyard of our existing community. We're searching for appropriate nano influencers throughout entire Instagram. And this is the point where we invite them in a collaboration and join them to our community.
And I can see that you have a lot of FMCG type of businesses and yes. Mass usage products. So this is the vertical you're focusing on, or?
We are focusing on convenience and shopping goods for sure. And we have discovered one thing: the bigger the brand, the bigger the problem we're solving. So yes, basically the big brands and distributors. Okay. Distribution companies. I don't know the exact expression.
Nika, and following on that discussion, if we approach it from the other side, what is your strategy of going to the brands, going to the market? Because the brands are usually spoiled and are offered multiple solutions on a daily basis. So how do you sell like crazy, as you put in your presentation?
Actually, you were very observing to notice that. Actually, there are 2 different ways. One of them is that I do a lot of presentations, as in like I'm involved in webinars and stuff, and people just notice it. But actually, the most important part, how we sell, is all inbound, because the thing is that whenever we collaborate with a brand, when influencers post, they always post EPIDEMIC in the first story as well. So basically in our business model, we have included a growth engine, which is our box in which the products are always delivered. So we are always in the first story of the nano influencer, which makes in turn, it comes back at us in a way that marketing managers are often users of Instagram as well. They notice other products through our nano influencers, and then they contact us directly. So most of the brands that you can see, they were inbound. I didn't even have to sell to them. I mean, yeah, later on, but they contacted us.
So thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
have to move on. Dear judges, be sure that at first you have to vote and use your voting links. If you have any technical issues, please contact us. And if you also want to ask more questions, use our chats. You can ask in private or to all panelists, and after all, we can come back. Startup number 3, please get ready. Vidic Media Server from Macedonia. Dear Pero.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pero Guzelov, and I'm the founder of Vidic. First of all, I would like to share my gratitude to be among such successful startups and to be heard by professionals. Today, I will show where video streaming is going and how Vidic plans to lead the way. NASA Live Eclipse broadcast claims 40 million streams, but that is nothing compared to what is coming. As many sporting, music, and celebrity-related events transition from cable TV onto online, the need to increase streaming capacity is now greater than ever. For example, YouTube is preparing for 400 million live viewers. That creates a lot of problems for the underlying service providers and citizens, but we see nothing but opportunities. Vidic has been working on this for about a decade, and our technology, Vidic Live, is ready to showcase its superior performance over competing solutions. The companies that solve this new and exploding need have the opportunity to become the next Akamai, Skype, WhatsApp, and so on. It is a video world out there, but current streaming technologies and methodologies are no longer able to keep up, especially in the developing world where infrastructure and services are either very expensive or lack the quality user experience. Even via Zoom, we experience poor quality, frame freezing, buffering, and other glitches. However, the biggest challenge today is supporting a large number of concurrent users. Massive live video streaming is a market posed for hypergrowth. The technology best positioned to enable this is known as peer-to-peer and has been around for decades. Think Napster for video, but to date has only been used for custom-built applications. Vidic Live has developed its product to be browser native, and this increases its reach without custom-built software. Each viewer can stream live video from its closest and best geo-IP neighbor without the need to install any problems. This is analogous to Napster peer-to-peer file sharing platform. With our peer-to-peer technology, we can live stream massive concurrent streams without the need to corresponding servers, which greatly reduced cost without degrading the user experience. For info, peer-to-peer is industry standard WebRTC developed by the consortiums of Chrome, Firefox, Opera, and as such is integrated in the latest web browsers. Speaking of the top benefits from using Vidic Peer solution, I would like to mention greater stability, more revenue, and higher efficiency compared to the traditional server solution. Vidic Peer is available to video website owners who want to stream uninterrupted live video regardless of the viewership peaks. So what's the catch? Why this was not done before? Well, first, WebRTC is new. Second, it is very hard to be done. And yes, we did it. Since January 2019, Vidic Peer is online as a software as a service where our customers with just one line of code is enabling peer-to-peer live streaming on their platforms. Our greatest accomplishment so far was the World Cup in cricket in 2019, where we streamed over 300 million streams during a 6-week period, with 430,000 simultaneous streams during a single game between India and Bangladesh. We win customers.
I'm sorry, but your time is up. Thank you so much. You did a great job. Dear judges, we have some topics to talk about. So please ask your questions.
I'm Bogdan. Who is your competition here?
We have 4 major competition. One the competition is already bought by one company, huge company in the United States. First one is Peer 5, from where we win customers. The first competition, Peer 5, already gained, this is a public announcement, $5.5 million. The second one is, there are 2 more that are a competition, one in Germany and one in France.
Okay, thank you so much. And we have extra minutes for a question.
This is Bill Baker, Pero. You mentioned the impressive numbers in the World Cup in cricket. Was that your first World Cup, or did you do any other events to sort of test your technology?
This was our 3rd World Cup in cricket that we stream for our clients. First was in 2011, second 2015, and the last one in 2019, where we improve our products by each World Cup of cricket, because the cricket is the most watched live event in the world.
Impressive numbers.
Thank you.
And you didn't get, hi Igor here, you didn't get to the business model. Can you explain a little bit about how you make money?
Yes, of course.
And the scalability?
Of course. We only charge a fraction of what our clients are saving. For example, if the traditional structure is used for 1,100 viewers, 100,000 viewers, usually clients is paying $10,000 per month. If they're using Vidict, and this is real scenario in 2019, their hosting bill reduced from 10,000 to 3,000, and they pay 20% of the savings to Vidict, which was in that for that month $1,400. So this is very unique and very widely accepted by our customers, because they do not pay extra money. They just make savings, and from the savings they cut a share with us.
Alexander here. What's the competitive advantage, and what's on your plan for maybe this 6 months or a year from now?
Okay, so our advantage against our competition is the algorithms that we used on the server side to make logic. Our algorithm was invented in 2018, and it was presented to some of the professors in university here in Skopje. Our algorithms doesn't use iteration, and as such, they do not spend too much CPU usage. For example, for build generated in last year of $3,000, the product cost, the server costs for that, it was only $100. So the product cost drops a lot in our case, which make us very competitive in meaning of price. As for the future plans, we are expecting this to boom, because everything now is online, and everybody search for some alternative ways to support more and more concurrent live viewers.
So can I go next?
Sure.
Peter, you mentioned that this is a rather unique solution that you're offering. Have you considered patenting it, or have you already did some patent?
Thank you, Eli. Yes, we are in process of applying a patent in the United States. Fortunately, the lack of financing is blocking up that part, and that's why we are here right now.
Okay, thank you so much. We have no time for extra questions, and we move on. Please, startup number 4, EPIDEMIC from Bulgaria. Nikolai, get ready. Yeah, and do full screen, please.
Just give me a second, of course. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Great, just tell me when and I'll start.
Sure.
Okay. Hello guys, my name is Nikolai, co-founder and CEO of EPIDEMIC. Today, I'm going to talk to you about sports tech and the future of sports data. Now let me present you my good friend Andy. Andy is a sports analyst at a professional football club and is responsible for the performance intelligence within that club. He provides insight about the team's performance and their opponents. Now, Andy spends quite a lot of time crunching, cleaning, uniforming a large amount of data in order to generate the report that the team wants. The problem he's facing is that although his team is paying quite a lot to a number of data providers, he only gets low accuracy, limited and fragmented data. The reason for that is that data acquisition in sports is still predominantly done manually, which makes it very hard to do and therefore very expensive to do. The result is that one can get comprehensive data for only 7 leagues globally. 7. So if you're a team outside of these leagues, like Andy's team, you have to be a bit more creative. So you have to further invest in alternative solutions in order to get as much data as possible, and the result is not very good. So we at UbiTrack find quite a lot of problems with this situation. Furthermore, we find that there are a lot of missed opportunities because of this situation, and we decided to disrupt it. We're doing that with our own optical detection, tracking, and an identification system. We're implementing state-of-the-art computer vision algorithms on match video footage in order to extract all the data there is on the pitch, both teams, the ball, even the referees. Our goal is to provide full, high-quality data to as many professionals in the industry as possible. And because of our high level of automation, it is economically viable for UbiTrack to cover half the leagues in the world. Essentially, we can become a one-stop shop where sports analysts can get clean, full, and comprehensive data for a simple annual subscription, a market of 3 billion euros. Of course, we have conducted comparative tests with competing products and services, and they all show that our approach outperforms the rest in terms of accuracy, variety, and abundance of data. Now, because of that, we already generated more than 220,000 euros in revenue. We closed our first funding round at the end of last year, and we're very close to signing our first league-wide master contract. Now, this is the team behind all that: Roman, Anton, Tanya, and myself, with the support of our advisor, Stefan. Now, we're looking for mentorship, industry contacts, and funding in order to continue our efforts and grow our business. So join us on our journey and help us dominate the data market. Thank you very much. You're muted.
Thank you so much. You're in timing. It's perfect. Dear judges, he works to get great questions.
I will start. I'm Bogdan. I really like this idea of data science for sports. What I don't understand is who is owning the hardware. I mean, the computer vision thing that you had on the slide. So it's yours, you are renting, and how you are making money from, which is your business model? Or if you have, and if you have a kind of monetization from the hardware as well.
Our business model is to partner with the football leagues because they can give us access to all the venues in a certain competition. Because data is the most valuable product of our work, we would like to retain ownership. So essentially, the hardware is covered by us. We partner with the football league on a revenue share model so that we have access to all the venues. And then we sell the generated data sets to sports analytics companies. Essentially, the more popular and the more prestigious the competition is, the value of the data is much higher, yet our costs remain fixed. So in order to maximize our profitability, we have decided to go this way, contrary to the established models on the market where they just simply sell their systems and let the football clubs or the leagues do what they want.
Nikolai, this is Bill Baker. Congratulations. I'm not going to question the technology. It's just really good stuff. But I do question your go-to-market strategy. This is outside your quote-unquote 7 leagues. Nobody really cares. Nobody really matters. I see this as a Moneyball version 2.0, if you will. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the strategy? Go in there and go after the EPL, La Liga, the Bundesliga. How do you get into the top tier markets, which is where I'm sure you'd like to be?
Thanks for the question. We've put a lot of thought into that. Essentially, for the moment, the big five, as you said, the English Premier League, the La Liga, Serie A, we're putting them on hold because there's a lot of competition there. These leagues are very expensive. They're very rich. So they have long-term contracts with the solution presently on the market. On the other hand, leagues like the Dutch league, the Portuguese league, the Belgium, the Danish, these are very good leagues and they're not covered by any of our competitors because it is not economically viable to them. So our approach is to go to these leagues where we'll face the least competition, essentially prove ourselves and our business model. And then when the contracts expire with the English Premier League and all the other big five, then we'll go after them.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that contracts are going to expire, but I applaud your strategy on going into the second tier markets, if you will, and establish your brand and business value proposition there. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Damian, one more question. Damian here. You mentioned physical equipment done, the camera on the field. Can you access the data through just already recorded videos in soccer matches?
Could you repeat what the
Meaning,
recording?
do you need a physical equipment present? Can you just, for example, if you receive a video from one angle on just a video, a regular video, and then do the analytics, can you do that with your software or no?
We can. The thing is that presently, let's say most of our competitors do it from the TV feed, and the TV feed doesn't show the whole pitch, which is bad to us. But we in order to have good data for quality analytics, you need to cover the whole pitch. You need to know what the defenders are doing when their teammates are attacking. It's very important.
So in the sense, you don't need your own equipment. You just need a feed that shows the whole field, right?
No. We have developed a very off-the-shelf recording equipment setup. It can be done with almost any equipment, and we're gladly going to share that with anyone who wants to collaborate with us. So yeah, we just need video feed that covers the whole page, and we're done.
All right.
Thank you so much. Other questions, please leave in our chat. And I'm happy to introduce our next startup from Serbia, Nanobil. Please, dear Jordan.
Hi, hello everyone. It's my pleasure to be here. Tell me when I can start.
When you start, then also start.
Hi, my name is Bogdan and we are Nanobil, smart city eco-friendly parking and traffic solution. I have a question for all of you. Have you ever been late to the important meeting, driving your child to school, or just going to your friend's place because you were stuck in traffic or you cannot locate a parking spot? Urban life today is messy. It is not well organized. People are in a hurry and stressed while driving. These problems are causing other issues like wasted money and energy, wasted time, and air pollution that is causing a lot of deaths around the globe. We have developed integrated IoT and AI software and hardware solution that offers our users real-time parking and traffic overview with reservation options included. Navigation and payment system are also in the application, and we have some additional features, all that backed by our sensors and bollards. Our application is free of charge for Android and iOS drivers. And for our clients, we have monthly subscription that includes web application. The benefits from our solution are, for drivers, more time, saving money and reliability, and for our clients, better parking management, social impact, and data intelligence for future of urban planning. Most importantly, we are lowering down the CO2 emissions in the cities. Our market was validated by more than 30 million of parking applications users in US and Europe. We are firstly targeting the CE region that is going to grow up to 494 million of US dollars, but the global market is going to be around 43 billion until 2025. There are many competitors on the market who have tried to solve these problems. We have made the combined solution that offers all most important features. Our competitive advantages are reservation in real time, eco-friendly materials that we have exclusive rights of usage that are giving us ability to have low-cost production and circular economy in our production, easy installation, and IP pending on our solution. We are a B2B and B2G focused company. We are going to make money from system integration, monthly subscription, and additional services. Currently, we are at the stage of preparing our production and pilot projects that are going to take place during the third quarter of this year, where we are planning our first full implementation until end of this year. We have gathered many partner companies who are here to help us offer the best solution, to be on time, and to get faster to the market and clients. This is our core team. We also have all-rounded team that are experts in IT, business, mechanics, electronics, and smart city. We are also supported by our advisory board made from people in industry. At the moment, we are raising the seed round that is going to be used for production, pilot, and project implementations, HR, but most importantly, we are looking for partners and business and governmental clients. We are also the awarded startup in categories of smart city and social impact. Would you like to save money and gain almost 4 days extra a year while helping your city and earth? Join us in our journey. Thank you.
Wow, it's incredible. You finished earlier than 3 minutes fast. Great.
Like I say, I'm trained.
So, dear judges, your questions. It's your turn.
I will start again. This is Damian.
Damian.
So in a sense, your solution is, you mentioned government and or corporations, or what's the ideal customer for you?
Ideal customers are governmental clients, but we are doing that through strategic partners that are going to do the system integration. So basically,
isn't corporate clients more reasonable? Corporate clients that already have and own the parking spot and everything.
Exactly, we are doing the B2B, but we are focused on lowering the emissions in the cities, like whole cities. We would like to do implementation, yeah, because we are focusing on clean tech, eco-friendly materials that we are using, and we are focusing on lowering down the emissions of CO2.
All right.
Alexander here. What's the primary market that you're targeting now?
At the moment, we are speaking with companies and governments in Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Slovenia, Hungary, and Austria.
You feel like comfortable that you're going to win these kind of public procurements?
Yes, because like I said, we are doing everything through system integrator companies like Huawei, Roaming Networks, Ericsson, Sagemcom, and we are targeting them to be our system integrator partners, and we're going to do tenders with them.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next question from our judge, Ariana Kaskarova, please. I see that you are unmuted. Dear Ariana.
She can write down the question, I can answer it.
Okay, I'll ask to write down, maybe, okay, she'll write and...
Okay, no problem.
Can I ask a question in between before?
Yeah.
Yes, and thank you very much for the presentation. Just the question is, I have two of those. First of all, do you have any revenues? Did I miss that?
No, at the moment we are preparing our pilot implementations. It was meant to be before COVID, but we were locked down for 3.5 months. So basically, we could not do the production and implementation. So we are starting with them now.
And second question, I mean, we all realize that dealing with governments of any sort is very difficult and also requires a lot of pre-funding. Given that you have a hardware element, how do you plan to fund your working capital, and how much does one device cost, and where do you produce it?
We are producing everything in Serbia because we have these materials that are also produced in Serbia. Our one device, when we are speaking about small project up to 500 parking spots, is $39.90. And we are producing them for half of that price at the moment, but production is going to cost around 8 to 9 euros per one sensor. When we are speaking about bollards, production is around 49 euros, and we are selling them at the moment for 99 euros. When we speak about whole production and everything, we are already preparing that. We are buying the equipment. Until now, we were bootstrapping. So basically, we are looking for the seed funds so we can make the whole production process. And we are doing some additional projects that are making us money. So we do not have revenue from this project, but we are making money from other projects.
Do you have previous experience working with governments or official public procurement centers?
Not really, not really. That's why we are targeting the strategic partners to do that for us. But we have our CEO that is COO that is that is now the director of communications in regulatory agency in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and he has big experience in governmental projects and selling governmental projects.
And once again, just to clarify, why your main target is not corporations? I didn't get that part when you explained it. It's the eco-friendly works with them as well. Corporations even more want to give money and prove that they're eco-friendly.
Yeah, of course.
They're easy to handle. They pay invoices much better than any public government.
Yeah, the sales cycle is much faster.
Yeah. So I didn't get why. Sorry if I repeat the questions to other judges.
We are B2G and B2B focused. So we are selling to both customers. We are targeting also the B2B customers as shopping centers, corporates, airports. So it's not that we are not selling to them, but our whole mission and vision is to go to governments and to do the whole city implementations.
All right.
So thank you so much. We have to move on. Thank you. And next, our startup, number 6, Power Drone. Please get ready.
Yes, sure. Let me share first my screen.
Sure.
Okay, everyone. I hope that you can hear me and see me well.
Yes, it works perfect.
Okay, perfect. So hi, everyone. My name is Jordan Merakov. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Power Drone. We are a data analytics technological company, and we are using drones to inspect energy assets. To do so, we have developed our own software platform for data processing. And primarily, we observe power lines, but also railway infrastructure, wind and solar parks, and pipelines. The problem that we solve is that the utility and the energy companies have to inspect their assets on a regular basis. But the point is that they lose money doing it ineffectively and inefficiently. There are 3 main reasons for that. The first is that the usual on-foot inspection is slow and costly. Second, areas are often hard to access, and respectively, the assets are not properly inspected by the technicians. And last but not least, the manually collected data is difficult to process and analyze. Here we come with our solution. We use off-the-shelf drones to collect high-quality data that we process with our specialized software. We detect the technical problems and we integrate them seamlessly into the geographic information system of the client. On this slide, you can see a typical example of an inspected power line, and that we seamlessly integrate into the GIS systems of the customers. Naturally, we have started our activity on the Bulgarian market, and we have executed successfully projects with all 3 utility companies, plus some industrial clients. And our immediate target for expansion is Central and Eastern Europe. The next phase for expansion is meant to be Western Europe and Latin America. Here you can see the major European competitors that we have, and the major difference between us and them is, on first place, how we collect data, and secondly, how we process them. Our business model is quite simple. We charge our customers per inspected kilometer, and as we have already heard, the main clients are the power distribution companies and the transmission operators, but on top we have also renewable assets, underground pipelines, and railway infrastructure. Till now, we have inspected more than 650 kilometers power lines, a couple of renewable projects, and we have generated income exceeding 65,000 euro. And currently, we are preparing for the next projects, not only in Bulgaria, but also abroad. On this slide, you can see the key members of the team. I would say we are a pretty good combination between utility knowledge and expertise and IT and software development skills. We are fundraising mostly for two things. We are trying to automate as much as possible the data processing part, but also the data collection part. So that's in brief from my side. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm free to answer your questions.
Thank you so much. You are in timing. And your judges, your turn.
Yeah, I'll go first. Hi, well, thank you for presentation.
Thank you, Roman.
The question is, this space of, of drone inspection of infrastructural projects is quite crowded by now, and many people are trying to reach the same energy and other companies that operate all these networks. What is your specific go-to-market strategy in terms of what exactly are you pitching to the clients that makes you stand out from the competition?
Yeah, very good question. Thank you for that. First of all, our main added value is the software platform that we have developed on our own, but in very close cooperation with the utility companies. So we have really identified what are their specific needs, and we are able to run very quickly and efficiently new functionalities. Basically, we have the ground and we can build it up according to the specific needs. We have executed also our first project abroad in Romania last summer, and it was very easy for us just to upgrade and to add some new functionalities. So this is our main advantage, that we are pretty adaptable, but at the end of the day, grid is a grid everywhere, and it's a kind of a recurrent exercise that has to be made every year. So, and for us, it really matters the quality of the images, because we are focusing on very, very fine details like broken insulators, like damaged grid ties, etc. And I would say that many of our competitors, they are collecting data, for example, with helicopters or by some other means. And for example, they are able, for example, to do, let's say, vegetation management, but they are not pretty good at these very fine asset details that we are focusing, and by this we are preventing the emergency situations which are causing the outages. So we are both saving operational costs, but also we are saving and generating money from unwanted shutdowns.
Hi, this is Bill Baker. You're solving a pretty big problem, but I still don't understand. What are the top 3 issues that, let's say, a power company or top 3 guys, a power company would need your device and your service in order to, in order to solve that problem?
Yeah, thank you, Bill. First of all, I will give you a straight example from Bulgaria. Half of the areas are really very difficult to access. These are forests, really hard to access areas, and the technicians simply do not go there, or even if they go, they cannot see exactly whether or not there is a problem. So we can see between 3 and 5 times more potential problems on the grid, which are causing these emergency situations.
So that's accessibility. What are the other 2?
Yeah, that's true. And also we are detecting also much more problems which are causing these unwanted shutdowns. As I said, we are detecting between 3 and 5 times more technical problems compared to the usual on-foot inspection.
Thank you so much. And we move on. Please, dear judges, don't forget to vote. And our next startup is from Croatia. Mr. Damir Skoko, please get ready. Okay,
hi.
Your presentation, I see.
I'm
Please
happy to be here. Yeah. So I will start now. Just a second, please. Okay. One of the most difficult speaking situations for people who starter is making a phone call. So here's what we did about that.
Hi, I'm Damir, and yes, I stutter. I'm the same guy you heard a few moments before. To speak easier, people who stutter use various approaches, but actually stuttering is a neurological condition and there is no reliable cure that works consistently across time and for all people who stutter. There's one incredible fact about stuttering, and our product Stui is first device on the market based on that fact. Most people who stutter speak completely fluently when not interacting with other people. So, how Stui works? It's really simple. Connect Stui to your mobile phone as an extension of your headphones. Record desired voice lines on your Stui in non-stuttering environment you prefer. Make a phone call and simply communicate by playing recorded voice lines or combine them with your direct speech, however you like. The played voice lines will be merged with environmental sounds and transmitted to the phone call, which ensures the highest level of direct speech reality. We have underserved $30 billion annual market that includes 70 million people who stutter, and by excluding mild stutterers, we have defined our target market of 40 million people. Our competition is all based on delayed auditory feedback principle that can improve fluency, but is mostly ineffective in real-life situations, and its positive effect wears off over time. In testing the market, we had great results. 70% of people who stutter want to buy our product, while 90% believe that such product will increase their life quality. We intend to position our brand as an affordable assistive technology solution for people who stutter with clearly defined value proposition. When using Stui, you avoid phone call less, you have less stress and anxiety. You can use your speech techniques easier in combination with Stui. With time, you become better in using Stui for your needs. No more phone call avoidance, no more asking for someone to make a call instead of you. Stui empowers you to live more freely. Our strategy is based on two-pronged approach, B2C direct consumer approach with focus on digital marketing and web shop sales and partnership with stuttering association and institutions focused on medical device endorsement and B2B, B2G sales. We are a team of 3, an engineer with 10 years experience on leadership positions, highly skilled project manager and very influential speech therapist Ms. Suzana Jelčić. Our current investor will invest more in our project, so we are looking for co-investor to reach our goals and start selling our product. You can feel the passion, and we believe we are on a good way to change the world of stuttering. Thank you.
So, thank you so much. It was good.
I hope you like it.
Absolutely.
It's not like it, Damir. It's absolutely incredibly powerful. Okay, this is a true purpose-driven startup. You have solved your own problem, and as I'm fond of saying, when you solve your own problem, there are a lot of other people that solve problem. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm really happy to hear that.
Have you considered a Kickstarter campaign? Because this fits perfectly.
Yes, but we actually decided not to go that way for now, but it is in our strategy, but we actually don't need it now.
Damir, this is Roman. Well, first of all, thank you very much for the courage that has taken you to basically, doing what you do. and basically speak in front of people. This is something that deserves an applause. And if we were in a studio, we would, I'm sure, all applaud to you. I'm not gonna go with the questions, and not for the reason that I don't have them, and I'm sure judges do, but for the reason that we'll just find a different way of communicating to make sure it's more efficient. And really, really appreciate your inspiration to many people with a similar problem in life that can overcome it even by just looking at this pitch.
Yeah, because it really is not easy to be here, but I really believe in our product, and I'm sure it can help millions of people around the world,
Sure.
Damir.
Questions?
Damir.
What's up, Damir?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Okay,
I just wanted to add, this is one of the rare cases I really see a painkiller, a solution that really it solves a problem. It's not just repackaging of something and putting a nice wrap on the top. I applaud you, as everybody else mentioned. I would just like to have a yes or no if this solution can be somehow packaged into a software that connects to the already existing solutions for teleconference, such as this one.
Yeah, we actually try. We actually try to make mobile application, but for security the reasons you cannot play any recorded sounds into active phone call. But yes, we are still on that, and we hope to achieve something like that in the future. So we want to have a both hardware and software solution. Yeah.
Damir, I just want to say my impression about your project and say huge bravo about what are you doing. And I really want to connect with you on LinkedIn and try to talk about your product much more. And even if there is any chance to help you, I would like to put my hand on that. Just that. Bravo,
yeah.
and go on.
Great. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And our next startup is getting ready. Please, Radix Social.
I am almost ready. Whenever you say, I can share the screen and we can kick off.
Share the screen, and when you
Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate all the startups so far. Damir, Stoyan, Jordan, you did a brilliant job, and your projects are very, very promising. So I wish you all good luck and massive success for the future. Oops, I'm on the wrong slide.
Okay.
Now you see it?
Yes, and go full screen, please.
Okay, I'm starting. Hello, everyone. My name is Julian. I am the CEO and founder of TradeX Social, our startup, which is in the blockchain industry. And actually, our goal is to reduce the barriers to cryptocurrency and blockchain adoption by doing something similar to what the internet browser did to the internet. It made it much more easier to use and got ready for mass adoption. And right now, if I ask you which one of you actually holds cryptocurrencies or mines or trades them or knows more specifics about blockchain, most of you will tell me, wow, no, it's complicated, it's complex, it's scary, it's scam. So we are huge believers and supporters. We are maniacs about blockchain technology. So we want to simplify it and make it easy to use in our everyday devices. Right now, crypto mining and trading is a complex thing that you have to be an expert in IT or to possess a lot of funds in order to start this process. And the entry barrier for new crypto users is too high. And that's what we are doing. Our product consists of an application and a website with intuitive usability, very easy to use for every newbie on the planet can start with 3 clicks and can educate and start mining his own tokens. We also have a cryptocurrency exchange and a copy trading module. How does it work? You get into our product, then you just press start mining, you get some coins, then you can trade them yourself or just find the trader that suits you best in order to maximize your profit. We are not in competition with eToro, Binance, Kraken, or the big players in the market. We are just a stepping stone that helps people to get to somewhere and then they can go into the real crypto world. What we have is a great team. At TradeX Social, we value very much that. So we have people in business development, marketing, fintech, growth hackers, the best legal experts, and designers that also we have 10 key partnerships. You see here on the screen, Avedo, they were the first today that they went through. So we are partnering with them together and we achieve great results. So far, we have more than 100 users on our platform. We have conducted several geo-targeted surveys for our target markets that ensure the sustainability business model of our business and proved that people in Latin America, Africa, Asia would like to earn additional $2 to $10 per month via their idle devices. We have our specific target market audience set. We have a customer acquisition cost of $1.80 per person. Our target markets, as I said, are Africa, East Asia, South Asia, and Latin America. And so far, this is our roadmap, but I'm out of time. So our product is live on our website. You can view it via mobile or website. And so far, we have raised 160K. We have sold 11% of our company, and we are looking to raise for our next round to build the full capacity of our platform until 2021, the end of it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, dear judges. Let's do, wait, good job. So your questions, please.
So can I go? Yeah. Thank you for your presentation. So you are mentioning you're raising in order to develop further the solution. So what exactly are you going to, how are you going to improve? What are the major improvement points that are needed?
I'm showing you right now, this is how it looks. This is how our MVP works and looks. This is just a minimum viable product. With all the funds we have raised so far, we have built an MVP that replicates exactly how the real product will work. There is only one button that you can hit. See the big yellow button, and it works. It means that every newbie can get into the blockchain world risk-free with 0 chances to lose his assets. And right now we have MVP that shows how the actual product will work, but actually we need the raise in order to build the full capacity platform, which means we will add 6 or 7 mining platforms. So when you get on our app or website, we will automatically recommend you which cryptocurrency you can mine with your current hardware. Then also we have to build our copy trading module, which consists of several KPIs. So when you log in and you say, okay, I'm a low risk trader, I trade low volumes, but I want long-term investments. So when you select all those KPIs, our system will show you all the traders, the best performing traders that you can follow, and then you can maximize your profit. And our business model is simple here. For example, you follow me, I help you gain 1 Bitcoin. You will give me some part of your earnings because you have used my expertise and my knowledge in order to gain additional profit. So our next race, our next round will be exactly used for developing the full platform with every feature working.
I think that I have, my question is, how much money can I make using my cheap device? I don't know, I have a mobile phone of $100. How much can I make by month?
Well, here is some good news and some bad news. Bad news is probably you wouldn't be interested to earn $2 per month for you. But the good news is that there are a lot of people that they can use their smartphone, their tablet, and their laptop to mine all together with all those devices. And if you have just a smartphone, some Chinese or just a regular one, you can make $2-3 per month. If you have a laptop that is a gamer laptop and it's very powerful, you can make $12 to $15 per month. But that's what I said, Bogdan, that our target markets is countries like Kenya, like Nigeria, where people...
Yeah, but this is the reason I ask my very cheap device, because let's suppose I'm in Kenya and I have a very, very cheap device. I don't have a gaming laptop. I don't have a tablet. I just have a very small, very cheap mobile phone. That's all that I have.
Okay, so we'll help you to facilitate it and earn $2-3 per month at the most. This is the max you can take. With one phone, with nothing else, with no knowledge about blockchain, just pressing one yellow button, start mining. And our blockchain is Eternity blockchain, and it's optimized for, it's not taking hard on your video rendering device. It's not optimized for video cards. It can mine also with your processor, so it will not burn your device. You will be able to use it for significantly longer time than other platforms that right now they offer this.
Okay, thank you.
If I'm getting this right, are you familiar with proof of stake and proof of work?
Of course.
In cryptocurrency. So the industry around cryptocurrencies is shifting towards proof of work. If proof of work is adopted, your platform is not useful, right?
Well, it's not, I wouldn't say that, because what we are doing is we are creating our own mining pools. Since Eternity, one of the big blockchain companies, is also an equity holder within our company. They're helping us build these separate mining pools that will consist only of mobile devices. So while everyone is centralizing the mining and building huge rigs or factories or whatever to waste huge amount of energy, our dream and our long shot is to include these bodies here into the mining process and completely decentralize it. That's the end goal.
That doesn't really answer my question, but okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we have no time for questions. Okay. Dear Judge, Blaise or Zanov, ask your question privately or in our chat for all panelists. And we move on. Our next participant, Silver Monitor Startup. Please get ready, dear Tiana.
Hi.
Hi. So prepare your presentation.
Okay, so I would just like make a short intro. Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. I congratulate all the startups. My name is Tihana Petricevic. I'm CEO and co-founder of Silver Technologies. We are early stage healthcare startup based in Zagreb, Croatia, and we're developing a product called Silver Monitor. And I will now present you with our solution. Can you see it? Is it on screen?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, thank you. Okay.
And let's go full screen.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So basically what we do is we provide professional and affordable healthcare and safety telemonitoring for seniors. So I'm going to start with the problem. I have a senior family member, an old grandmother. She lives in a different town. She lives home alone and she has very serious heart condition. And not only that, but she lives in a remote part of town so that access to medical doctor for her is very difficult. And even when she gets to the doctor, there are long waiting lists and long waiting lines. And now with this COVID pandemic, things are even more messier and even more riskier. So I kind of started digging and researching with my team, and we started to explore, why do seniors go to the doctors in the first place? What do medical doctors have to say about it, and family members as well? And we decided to create something that could help, and we created Silver Monitor. So basically it's a smartwatch for seniors, but it works as a mobile device independently and collects specific data which is relevant for this age group and has integrated alarming system, and it's connected to a software platform which collects and analyzes the data and sends important notifications to a caretaker, family member, or a healthcare professional. So currently we have an MVP with 5 features available: blood pressure monitoring, heart rate, activity, and location monitoring, as well as an alarming system. We've done a smaller pilot on 50 people in 5 Croatian cities, and we plan to add additional features like fall detection, arrhythmia detection, even temperature monitoring in the future. Regarding value and positioning, so our smartwatch is specifically designed for seniors, very easy to use. It requires no mobile phone, no mobile apps, no downloading, no integrating, no synchronizing, nothing. All what it requires is for an old person to wear it and to push alarm in a case of an emergency. Our web application has advanced predictive diagnostics based on AI, prioritization, and location and positioning. So regarding market opportunities, you can see there are plenty of those in every market segment. However, our business model is B2B2C, and we are targeting nursery homes, healthcare providers, and through them family members. We're device as a service. We're going to sell device for 1,700 euros and web app monthly subscription for 23 euros. And our go-to-market, we are early stage, so our beachhead market is going to be Croatia, where we plan to fully develop, test our product, and achieve certain sales goals before we start to expand. Our first year, we worked very hard. We achieved certain results. We received our first investments from these companies. We've done pilot. We have pre-signups and initial market traction, and now we're seeking additional funding, which will enable us to fully finish our product and achieve sales goals of 1,000 units and subscriptions sold. And then eventually we will seek additional capital to expand to foreign markets. Team consists of myself. I have 6 years of startup experience, and we have experts in the field of manufacturing, product development, and medical expert, and seeking additional team members with business development and financing background. So that would be it. Thank you very much. Hi.
Thank you so much. You are in timing. It's perfect.
Okay.
And dear judges, so it's your turn. Give us more questions.
Yeah, Tihana, so you're also producing the smartwatch. Where is the production? Is it in Croatia or in China somewhere?
No, we have a manufacturer in China.
Mm-hmm.
What prevents Fitbit? This is Bill Baker, by the way, and congratulations. I hope your grandmother,
thank you.
I hope your Baba is doing really, really well.
Thank you.
What prevents Fitbit to integrate this kind of functionality into their, or Apple Watch, this kind of functionality? Telemedicine is a huge global business, as I know you know.
Yes, I know. So basically, of course, we've done our research, and of course, we research all these companies. So these particular products are very complex to use for seniors. You know, so the whole product navigation itself is very complex. On the other hand, therefore, they are very expensive. And on the third part, the way they use their products and the way they the communication is and data is processed is they use Bluetooth and Wi-Fi protocols. So that makes them dependent on a mobile device and additional mobile application, which all creates a lot of confusion for a senior member. On the other hand, Fitbit and Apple Watch are brands who position themselves targeting primarily younger population. So their whole brand identity is focused on that particular market segments. So if they want to rebrand themselves on that particular area, that would cost them, of course, a lot of money and time. So I think it would be much easier for these companies if we would make a lot of profit and then they buy us.
So in essence, your value proposition is simplicity and in a single application,
yes,
single application use.
Simplicity and a price. So we are much cheaper than them, and we control complete process, data flow process from beginning to an end. Our software, on the other hand, allows a lot of additional data targeting family members and healthcare providers. So we are specifically designed for this particular use, senior home care and senior care.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tihana, it's Alexander here. I have a bit different question.
Yes.
Your users are mostly the seniors.
Yes, the end users are the seniors.
But who is the buyer?
The buyer is a family member. Let me move this to our business model. Okay. So you see, we are targeting nursery homes and senior healthcare providers. We use their sales channels to reach family members who will buy devices, different models for this price, and they will pay for a web app application. Our end user, senior family member, is going to wear a watch, and our family member is going to use our web app so they can follow and see remotely what's happening with their family members. Okay.
Do you think that this family member who is a decision maker is not aware of latest technology like Apple Watch?
Yes, but Apple Watch is a $200 watch. It's too complex for senior to use. It has
I mean, the buyer is the decision maker. If he has $200 or $300 for Apple Watch, he will buy it for his parent.
Yes, but Apple Watch itself is too complex for a senior to use them. You see, the whole design of a watch, the smart screen, the way it's connected to a mobile device, what are the requirements regarding the application and integration of the software and the hardware. It's too complicated for a senior to navigate through all that on its own.
Yeah, in a kind of the way, yeah, but also you can set it just for a couple of applications to be on the watch. Nevertheless, I'm just considering for you to think a little bit open-minded that the buyer